Hello. Can you all hear me properly? Am I audible? Okay, I think yes. Please hit the like button if you could hear me properly and so that we can start now. Is it? Can we start? Please keep on posting me your doubts, your difficulties so that I can take them during my class. Just a second, we will start in a moment. Okay, fine. So, okay, so already I have posted this PDF in the description box. I hope you all have these questions with you. Even if you have no, if you don't have this question, no problem. We can see it from here. Now the purpose, what kind of class is this? What we are going to deal in today's class? So in today's class, we are going to solve some very important questions. These questions are most likely to be asked in the examination. Recently, those teachers who are selected for correcting your answer sheets of the paper which you are going to write, okay, so by the council a training was taken for them, some instructions were given to the teachers when they were who are selected to correct the papers. And during that training, some of these questions which we are going to take today, some of the questions were discussed during those training sessions, okay. So you already know this, you must be already knowing how to solve these questions, but I am going to give you a totally different approach how you can solve this question in the shortest possible way. Or so there are two objectives of this video. Objective number one is to solve important questions, and these questions which we have selected, they are by no mean easy questions. They are not that difficult also, but yes, they are challenging questions. So we are going to solve them by regular method, as well as we are going to use a different approach to solve these questions, okay. So in this today's video, first we are going to start with this question number 1. Now this question number 1 is from the chapter heights and distances, right? In heights and distances, this is a question, a man on the top of a tower. So AB, this segment AB represent a tower, and a man is standing at a point A, and he observe a car moving at a uniform speed towards it. It means a tower. So we can say that a car is at this position at point C, and this car is moving towards the tower. This is a road, and car is covering a distance from point C to point D with a uniform speed. If it take 12 minutes for the angle of depression to change from 30 degree to 60 degree, so a man is standing on this tower. So if man is standing on a tower, this reference line, we always draw a reference line in front of a eye level. Okay, so this is a reference line, and the angle of depression when car was at point C, that angle of depression is 30 degree, and car takes a time of 12 minutes to come from point C to point D, and angle of depression changes from 30 degree to 60 degree. How soon will car reach the tower? So how much time car is going to take to reach from point D to the base of the tower or till the tower, that is from point D to point B. So this is the question. Now, what make me select this question for today's lecture or today's video? So thing is that if you see the entire question, nowhere any side of a right angle triangle is given. As far as length of a segment AB is concerned, or length of a segment CD is concerned, or length of a segment BD, no length is provided. Only they have given that this angle of depression is 30 degree. Now we know that alternate angles between the parallel lines are equal. So AX is parallel to BC. So if this angle is 30 degree, this angle will be 30 degree. Alternate angles are those angles which form a English letter Z or Z. So 30 and 30. If this angle is 60, this angle is also 60, and we have to find out a time. Now we all know that we have a formula, and that formula is distance is equal to what? Is it equal to speed into time? Yes or no? Please post your comment in the comment box. I am waiting. Distance is equal to speed into time, right? So what will be the formula for speed and time? So I can definitely say speed is equal to distance upon time. And the other form of this equation is time is equal to what? Time is equal to distance upon speed. Okay, this was the exact question word to word which was taken during the teacher's training session, right? So these are two formulae related to distance, speed, and time. Actually, they are three, but these two formulae which I have marked with an asterisk, these two formulae we are going to use when we solve this sum, right? No distance, nothing is given. So how do I start? What will be my approach toward this problem? Okay, so I will say let let height of the tower be h. Height of a tower, which segment represent the height of the tower, that is segment AB, is equal to h. Now what about the unit? Will it be a meter? Generally our conviction says that it should be in a meter because it is a tower, but there is no scope. Anyway, we are assuming something, so we can assume any unit, like it can be centimeter also, it can be meter also, it can be kilometer also, whatever. Okay, so but it is not given, or no hint is given ki what will be height. Neither they have asked us what is the height of the tower. So what I do is, like, I take height as say h unit, correct? Now I will try to solve this sum. Now generally, how do we solve this sum? So time I have to find this. So for this time I need what? To find out time I need distance and I need speed. So the distance is what? BD. Can I find BD? The answer is yes, I can find out BD. And also I have to find out CD. So how am I going to find distance, and how am I going to find out distance as well as time? Okay, now see here carefully. First, what I will do is, out of two right angle triangles which I have, I will first consider which triangle. So I will consider first a bigger right angle triangle. And which is that bigger right angle triangle? So bigger triangle is triangle ABC. So I am considering this triangle. And if we see, we are interested in distance, and we are going to involve a height and distance, because height we already have assumed as h. So this height is the opposite side of the 30 degree. Okay, it is the opposite side of the 30 degree, and this distance is the adjacent side. So which trigonometric ratio makes this opposite sides and the adjacent side? So yes, trigonometric ratio is tan. So in triangle ABC, in this bigger wala triangle ABC, I have this angle as 30 degree. So tan of 30 degree. Tan means opposite side upon the adjacent side. So opposite side to 30 degree in triangle ABC is which side? It is side AB. And what about the adjacent side? Adjacent side is what? BC. Now, do you all know the value of tan 30 degree from the trigonometric table? Because 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree, these are all standard angles. And for the standard angles, generally we do not use the logarithmic table or a table of or a trigonometric table from where we read the value of the trigonometric ratios. So here value of tan theta is 1 upon root 3. Okay, what about AB? AB is a height of a tower and that we have taken as H, and from here we can find out BC. Okay, so here I get the value of BC, and that value of BC is what? It is root 3 into H. I will take, should I take this as equation number 1? So yes, I will be needing this value later on. So let me frame this as equation number 1. After dealing with the larger right angle triangle, let me come to the smaller right angle triangle, that is triangle ABD. Okay, so in triangle ABD, I have 60 degree. Okay, so tan 60 degree is equal to opposite side which is AB upon the adjacent side, that is side BD. Tan 60, value of tan 60, again a standard angle 60 degree. So this value is root 3. And what about AB? AB is H, and I can find out BC. So what am I getting BC as? So BC I am getting as H upon root 3. In our 9th standard, we have studied about a chapter called surds. In that chapter, we have studied about a step called rationalizing the denominator. So when you rationalize the denominator by taking root 3 and root 3 in the numerator as well as denominator, what do you get? So you get value of BC as root 3h. H into root 3 will be root 3h, and denominator is now rationalized. Root 3 into root 3 is 3. So this I frame as equation number 2. Okay, now we have to be very smart to solve our question. Now I want what? I want time for BD. Let me take it here. Okay, I want to find out time taken to cover which distance? Distance BD. Am I right? Am I right? Let me check. Okay, question says that how much time is taken by a car to reach from point D to the tower. Okay, so tower is AB. So I have to find out time taken to travel, a distance of BD. So formula for time is distance. Okay, so formula for time is distance BD upon a speed of a car, right? So what is the distance BD? Have you find out BD? Have you found out BD? No. So let us first find out BD. Now, Ajay, we have already found out BD, right? Where? Ajay, it is not. In triangle ABD, opposite side is AB and adjacent side is not BD. It is okay. Opposite for tan 60, opposite side was AB and adjacent side was BD. This must be BD. So sorry about this mistake. So it is BD since diagram was going up. Okay, are we right? Let us check once again. Okay, yes, 60 is opposite side AB upon adjacent side BD. Okay, so we already have the length of side BD. So distance BD is how much? Root 3h upon 3. So distance BD I have. Okay, for finding out distance BC, distance BD, I have considered a smaller triangle, that is triangle ABD. So opposite side, which is AB, which we have taken as X, as H, and BD. Okay, distance BD. So using that triangle, we got a distance as H upon root 3. We have rationalized the denominator and we have got this. Okay, so distance I have substituted. I also want a speed now. Let me find out speed here. Speed of car. Okay, now how to find out the speed of a car? This is the crux of the problem. This is something which is difficult and complicated. Okay, so speed is what? Speed ka formula is distance upon time. Speed is what? Distance upon time. Okay, distance upon time, right? So distance is what? Okay, let us consider this. Okay, distance CD, because we know time is 12 minutes. Time is 12 minutes when distance covered is CD. So distance CD. So can I find out distance CD, or how can I find out distance CD? So here CD is BC. Look here, property of betweenness. Okay, distance CD is equal to BC minus BD. I think I have both BC as well as CD. So by subtracting that, I will find out. Okay, and time is 12 minutes. So BC I got as root 3h minus BD. Okay, BD is what? Root 3h, root 3h upon 3. So and this time is 12, so no denominator, so I am taking this as 1. So when I cross multiply or when I equalize the denominator, okay, this is what? This is divide by. Okay, this is what? Divide by 12. Let me write this separately. Divide by 12. And BC is root 3h, no denominator, so I am taking this as 1. And this BD already I have got, that is root 3h upon 3. So if I equalize the denominator, okay, how do I do that? So by multiplying 3 and 3 in the numerator as well as denominator. What do I get now? Okay, so I have 3 root 3h, okay, minus root 3h upon 3 upon 3. Okay, divide by 12, no denominator, so I am taking this as 1. So when it becomes multiply, this will be 1 upon 12. Okay, can I take anything as a common now? So answer is yes, I can take root 3 as a common. So when I take root 3 as a common, this is 3 minus h upon 3 into this 12. Correct? Are you getting it? Let me take some comment. Somebody was asking me, "Ki, what is surd?" Okay, let me complete this question, then I'll tell you what exactly surd is. Is it fine? Is it correct? Okay. So is this a speed of a car? Is there possibilities to solve it further? Have we messed up somewhere? Distance CD is equal to what? BD, which is root 3h upon 3. Is this substitution incorrect? Is it 3 in the denominator? Have we substituted it incorrectly? It is BC root 3h minus root 3 upon h. Root 3h by 3. Yes, 3 root 3. Okay. So this is what? Root 3 into 3 minus h upon 36. Correct? Achha, here we have h. Okay, here we have h. 3 root 3h. Okay, so 3 root 3h minus root 3 upon this. So what? So h, if I take root 3h as a common, root 3h as common, so I'm left here with 3 minus 1 upon 3 into 12. Correct? So this becomes 2 root 3h upon what? 3 into 12. So 2 into 6 is 12. So this is, now it is absolutely fine. Root 3h upon 3 into 6 is 18. And what is this? This is speed, correct? So speed is, distance was, we have taken it as unit because no unit was mentioned there, and our time is in minutes. So unit per minute. You could have taken that as meter also, h meter. So this will become meter per minute. Everything fine? Now come here. We have got a speed. Okay, this is the speed of the car. So distance is root 3h upon 3 and speed is root 3h upon 18. Again, this is divide by, same thing we have done. Okay, when we take convert divide into multiply, we have to take a reciprocal. So root 3h upon 3 multiply by, when you take a reciprocal, this is h upon root 3h. So root 3h got cancelled, 3 into 6 is 18. So time taken is 6 minutes. So answer is what? 6 minutes. Time is given as 6 minutes. Please post your comment if you have any doubt or something like that. So I do agree this sum is quite difficult, but we should practice to solve sum like this. Okay, I'll just reduce in size so that it occupies the entire screen. Okay, like this. Fine. If you want, you can copy this down. Now see, this kind of question can be asked in the examination. You cannot ignore questions like this. Okay. So what here? No, nothing about the side or the height or distance, nothing is given. Only two angles are given, that is 30 and 60 degree. And what we have to find out? We have to find out time, right? We have to find out time. So think in this way, ki formula for time, okay, time taken for a car to reach from point D to point B, that time we have to find out. So time ka formula distance upon speed. So do we know distance BD? The answer is yes. Consider this right angle triangle ABD. Tan 60 is opposite upon adjacent. So opposite side is what? H. Adjacent side is BD. Value of tan 60 is root 3. So on solving this, what you get? BD is equal to H upon root 3. So we have rationalized this denominator. Okay. I got one question. Ki what is surds? Okay. So if you don't know that, surd, if you don't know what is surd, then generally what you do is remember that you have to rationalize a denominator. In denominator, if you have root 3 and you have to convert it into a 3, so you will multiply root 3 and root 3. Surd was a name of the chapter where we have learned how to rationalize the denominator. Okay, if you don't know what is surd, no problem. Don't try to find out that. Only thing is that how to convert this irrational number into a rational number. Okay, so this is the way. So you got BD, okay, distance BD, whose time taken to cover this distance we have to find out. So distance BD is root 3 upon root 3h upon 3 from here, okay, and we have to find out a speed now. Now speed is equal to what? Distance upon time. Speed of a car is distance upon time. We know time, okay, taken to cover this distance CD. Okay, so if you know distance CD, okay, time already we know to taken to cover this distance CD. So that is 12. So we will try to find out distance CD. So distance CD is not a part of any right angle triangle. Okay, it is not directly a side of any right angle triangle. So how do we find out CD? BD, BC minus BD. Okay, CD is what? BC minus BD. So already we have got BC as root 3h minus BD is root 3h upon 3. Okay. So we have equalized the denominator. And when we solve this is all algebra part. We got speed was time was what, 12. So divide by 12. On solving this, we get speed as root 3h upon 18. Speed is unit per minute, because I have considered distance as h unit. For distance I'm not taking meter centimeter, but because that is not given in a question, so I'm taking it as a unit, so it becomes unit per minute. If you take this as meter, it is absolutely fine. Your speed will be this much meter per minute. Okay, it will be root 3h upon 18 unit per minute. Okay, so time is distance upon speed. Substitute the formula for distance and the speed, and then solve it. Divide. When you convert this divide into multiply, you have to take a reciprocal. On solving this, we got time as time taken to move by car from point D to point D to cover this distance is 6 minutes. Okay, I hope you all have understood this. अगर समझ में आया है तो please comment that. I know this is a difficult question, and the purpose of my this video was to deal with the difficult question, because I am sure that when you are just about 15 days away from the board examination or 20 days away from the board examination, you know all the easy sums. So here I wanted to handle or tackle the difficult questions, and those difficult questions which have a chance of being asked in the examination. Okay, so you are properly exam ready to handle any kind of question asked in the examination. Is it fine? Can I move on to the next question? Yes, I will take the physics lecture also. Okay, fine. Chalo, let us move on to the next question. I am me saying yes sir, done. Dishita Joshi, yes sir. KV, thumbs up. Okay, Mamta Singh, yes sir. Let's move on. Okay, let's go and face the another challenge. Okay, we are going to take now challenge number 2. Right, another question. Here I will show you this question is a difficult question, but I am going to teach you altogether a different approach to solve this question. Okay, now see here, angles given over here are not the standard angles. A lighthouse, again a lighthouse, the angles of the depression, again we have a question related to angle of the depression of two ships. Earlier it was a car, now these are two ships on the opposite side. Okay, they are on the opposite side of a tower. Suppose our tower is AD, so one ship is on side one side, that is one ship is at point B and other ship is at point D on the opposite side. And when a person look at the ship B, angle of depression is 48 degree. Please keep in mind that angle of depression is 48 degree, and this 48 degree is not a standard angle. I repeat, it is not a standard angle, right? So we have to use a log table to find out this angle. Okay, and when that person turns and look at the another ship, angle of depression is 36 degree. Again, not a standard angle. And always remember that whenever you there is angle of depression, when you look up or down, there will be always a straight line in front of the eye. Okay, so angle of depressions are 36, 48 degree and 36 degree. Is it fine? Find the distance between two ships in the nearest meter. We want answer in a meter. We don't want answer in a decimal point. Okay, so we have to find out distance between a ship BC. Okay, this BC is what we are interested in. Okay, this BC is what we have to find out. Right? Now listen carefully, because earlier we did a long method. There was no other option. Okay, there was shortcut was not possible in that question, but here a shortcut is possible. Okay, now see here, there is a formula. Okay, there is a formula, and I am not giving this formula on my own. This formula is given to us by a counsel. Whenever you have a situation like this, whenever you have a situation like this, what is the formula? See, this is the formula. Okay, height. Okay, height of a tower or height of a building. This height will be equal to what? Distance between 2 points. These 2 points B and D can be on the opposite side as in this case, or it can be on the same side like it was in the previous question. Okay, please follow the previous question also. Okay, so uh, distance upon what? Here you have cot alpha minus cot theta. Let me take cos alpha and cot theta or beta also you can take. As I have already written here theta, I'll write theta. Okay. This is the formula. It appears difficult, but it is very easy. Okay, believe me, this is very very easy. अगर एक दो question solve कर लेंगे related to this, you will become comfortable. And instead of doing all this lengthy steps, you can directly find out the answer. Okay, so it is cot theta plus cot alpha. Okay, cot theta plus cot alpha when two ships or two buildings are on the opposite side. Suppose tower was here and tower was here, and both the ships, okay, one is B and other one is C, was on the same side. Then this distance, okay, this distance is same distance between two ships. Okay, this distance will be what? It will be distance between ships upon when they are on same side. What we see is this length is less, so it will be cot alpha minus cot theta, right? Cot alpha minus cot theta. And always remember, you take one angle as alpha and other angle as theta or beta, whatever. Okay, so always remember that greater angle take as alpha, the earlier one. Okay, and the smaller angle will be the next one. Okay, next one, right? Now another problem with this question is that when we use our log table, okay, for in our log table generally provided during the examination, those log tables have a pages. Okay, those log table will have the pages which will have tan, sin theta, cos theta and cot theta. Okay, sorry, sin theta, cos theta and tan theta. Cot theta will not be given. So how do we find out cot theta? So we have a formula for the complementary angles. If you want cot theta, okay, you want cot theta from tan theta. So what is formula for cot theta? Cot theta is tan 90 minus theta. I think you all already know this formula. Okay, cot theta is tan 90 minus theta. Okay, so whatever theta you have, okay, if you have to see a value of tan from a table, okay, so using tan ka value from a table, you will get the value of cot theta. Okay, again I'm saying that purpose of my video is not to take easy questions. Okay, if you have done easy question, then you can come and solve a question over here. If you don't want to use this formula, if you don't want to use this formula, I am absolutely okay with that. Okay, but what you will be doing is like we have done in a previous problem. We will take one right angle triangle, then we will take the another right angle triangle. Okay, and we will use the formula twice. Okay, twice, and then we will be solving it. And in doing that, lot of time will be consumed. Now you might have seen that most of the students during the pre-board examination in their maths paper were struggling to complete the paper on time. So the purpose why I'm telling you this short trick is to, okay, is to solve this question in less time, okay, within less steps. Okay, so here what we have to find out? Here we have to find out distance between ships. Okay, this distance we have to find out. Okay, this distance we have to find out. So if we use this formula, h is equal to what? Distance between ships. Okay, distance between two ships upon, okay, which formula are we going to use? Cot alpha plus theta or minus wala. So we are going to use formula, since they are on the opposite side, we are going to use the formula of plus. Okay, plus cot theta. Okay, plus cot theta, right? So if I have to, chalo, let us substitute height. Here height of the lighthouse is given as 100 meter. So height is 100. Okay, distance between two ships is what I am interested in. Between two ships is what I am interested in, right? Now what about cot alpha, cot 36 and cot 48, cot 36 and cot 48, okay? So if you have to, from a log table, okay, from a log table, if you have to find out value, okay, if you have to find out value of tan, okay, what is the angle? Tan is what? 48 degree, right? Tan, sorry, we want the value of cot 48 degree, okay? So what we can substitute here is cot 48 degrees plus cot. Anyway, in this question, since it is plus, it doesn't matter what you write first and what you write afterwards, because a plus b, okay, this the sum of the two terms are commutative. A plus b is equal to b plus a. So cot 48 plus cot 36. As I told you, from a log table, in a log table which is provided to you will not have a value of cot theta. So you have to find this cot 48 from tan theta. Okay, so tan, I'll use a white color so that will be clearly visible. So tan, okay, tan, I want 48. Okay, 90 minus 48. Tan 90 minus 48, okay, is equal to cot what? Is it 42? Is it 42? Or I'll take it this way, cot tan 90 minus 42 is equal to cot 48, correct? Therefore what? Tan, okay, tan 90 minus 42. Okay, wait. I want cot 48, right? I want cot 36 or cot 48, cot 48. Cot 48 is tan 90 minus 48. Tan 90 minus 48. Okay, so tan 42 degree is equal to cot 48 degree. So from your log table, if you see the value of cot 40, tan 42, check, please check is the value same 1 point. You will get this value as 1 point 0.9 0.9004. Am I right? 0.9004. Correct? And when you, okay, so you got the value of, cot 48. Next value I want is tan. Next value I want is cot 36. I want is cot 36 degrees. Okay, cot 36 degree is what? Tan 90 minus 36. How much is 90 minus 36? Therefore, I can say tan 54 is equal to cot 36. When you use your log table properly, if you don't know how to use these values, okay, please type me in the comment box. I'll prepare a separate video only dealing with how to find out the values from the trigonometric table. By the way, it is 1.3764. Okay, so going back to the formula, going back to our sum, if you try to solve this, now what am I getting? This is 100 and this distance we have to find out, and this values, these two values, cot 48 and cot 36, I have to add. So 0.9004 plus 1.3764. Okay, so distance between two ships, therefore distance between two ships is equal to what? Is equal to 100 multiply by this sum. Okay, multiply by this sum. How much is this? 76 plus 4 is 80, and 0 plus 1.36, what was that value? 1.364, 1.3764, 64. Okay, so this will be 4 plus 4 is 8. When you add this, okay, 4 plus 4 is 8. 0 plus 6 is 6. 0 plus 7 is 7. 9 plus 3 is 12. 1 carry, okay, 2 point this. And when you multiply this by 100, your point will be shifted directly to the two digits, okay, to 227, 227.68. And if you read your question carefully, okay, they want distance between two ships in the nearest meter, in the nearest meter, okay. So we have to convert it into meter, no decimal point. Okay, so this answer will be 228 meter. Okay, this is 6 greater than 5. So this 7 we will add 1 to this. So 228 meters is the distance between two ships. Have you understood this? Please post your comment in your comment box if you have understood this. If you find this difficult, okay, if you find this difficult, okay, skip the step. You can solve by the traditional method. This step is to save some time in the examination, and this kind of question, there is a high chance, okay, there is a bright chance that this kind of question can be asked in the examination. And if you use this method, maybe if you want more sums of to become familiar with this method, let me know. I'll post it in the description box so that you can practice. Or you must have already practiced this question earlier also of this kind. So you can try out using this method. By this method you can save your precious time in your examination, so that you complete your paper, maths ka paper. So you have to write your 40 marks paper within a given 90 minutes. Okay, so that is going to be a difficult task, but try out the methods like this. These are the easiest method or a shortcut methods which you can use. Yes, it appears difficult, okay, if you already know the other method, so it will be very difficult for you to change yourself and to learn this method. But try it. If it is possible, well and good. Otherwise you can go with your traditional method. Right? Have you understood this? Have you understood it? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. Can we move on to next question? Can we move on to next question? Okay. This is a proof. Okay. So some printing. It's not a mistake. Only right hand side is not given. So it is tan theta. Right hand side is tan theta. Now, please keep in mind that as per your further reduced syllabus, this kind of identities, question related to identities, where you show left hand side is equal to right hand side. What you all are going to do is that, okay, or what kind of question you will get in the examination is, as per a instruction, you are going to get questions only related to, okay, only question involving square and cube. Any degree higher than 2 and 3 will not be asked in the examination. Okay, will not be asked in the examination. So here we have a question which has cube. Okay, so don't waste your time in solving the question where power of 4 or power of 5 or 7 in a question bank in your textbook. There are questions of those kind also, but those kind of questions will not be asked in the examination. Okay, so we have to prove this LHS is equal to RHS, and RHS is what? It is tan theta. Now look at this question. This is very easy. Some of you might have already solved it. LHS is sine theta minus 2 sine cube theta. So what I can do is I can take out sine theta common. So what is left here? 1 minus 2 sine square theta. Is it fine? If you are doubtful whether this is right or wrong, just reopen the bracket and check out for yourself. Sine theta into 1 is sine theta minus sine theta. Okay, sine theta into minus 2 sine square theta. 2 as it is sine square theta, and sine theta becomes sine cube theta. What about denominator? Denominator common we can take is cos theta. So here what are we left with? 2 cos square theta minus 1. 2 cos square theta minus 1. Okay, now see here. Now this part sine theta upon cos theta, this part sine theta upon cos theta, this already have become tan theta. Am I right? And this is what we have to prove. Okay, this is what we have to prove. It is equal to tan theta. So this bracket should get cancelled. If you see these brackets now, they have altogether different terms, one involving sine square theta and other involving cos square theta. So as of now, it is not possible to cancel this. Okay, so this is 1 minus 2 sine square theta, and denominator we already have converted sine theta and cos theta as tan theta. So we already have utilized this cos theta. So denominator is what? 2 cos square theta. I will use an identity for cos square theta. Okay, what is cos square theta? It is 1 minus sine square theta. It is 1 minus sine square theta. Mention whenever you use your identity, please write the reason. Which identity we have used? Sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Okay, so what is cos square theta? It will be 1 minus sine. What will be cos square theta? 1 minus sine square theta. Okay, so now look here. Tan theta is what? 1 minus 2 sine square theta. And when you open the bracket, 2 into 1 is 2, minus 2 sine square theta minus 1. Now see, what happens. Okay, now see what happens. Okay, one interesting thing. Tan theta into what? Okay, 1 minus 2 sine square theta. And what is denominator? Okay, 2 minus 1. Okay, see this first term 2, last term minus 1. 2 minus 1 is 1, minus 2 sine square theta. So can I say this both have become same? So I have cancelled this and I got this as tan theta, which is equal to RHS. Hence I have proved this question. Is it fine? Is it easy? Right? Can we move on to next question? Can we move on to next question? Yes, KV is saying I have made one video ki multiply left hand side by 0 and right hand side by 0. Okay, so left hand side will be equal to right hand side. Yes, absolutely right. But if you see the instructions, okay, maybe I'll make a special video on the instructions given by to teachers while correcting the paper. So there are certain methods which you cannot use. Okay, so what are those methods as given by this? So this is, see, you can solve LHS separately, you can solve RHS also separately. But whatever given question, say you cannot say that, sir, can we substitute, can we move this denominator by cross multiplication over here? So board has clearly instructed us not to fiddle with the given question, not to make any changes in the given question. Take as it is given. You can solve left hand side as we have done, and we can show that LHS is equal to RHS, or you can solve LHS separately, RH separately, and you can bring the same result. These are the things which is allowed. Please don't multiply LHS by 0 and show LHS is equal to 0. Then you multiply RHS is equal to 0 and you show, okay, for fun it is okay, but you cannot do this. Okay, now generally what I see again is that students have this habit कि they convert everything into sine and cos and then they solve it. So wherever, okay, we don't have many identities, we have just three identities. One which we have already used, that is sine square theta plus cos square theta, and other two identities now we are going to use. Look here, what is in the numerator? Numerator is 1 plus tan square theta. We have a special identity for that. 1 plus tan square theta is equal to sec square theta. And what is 1 plus cot square theta? That is equal to cosec square theta. Right? Whenever you use identity, please make sure that you write the reason. Don't write the other reasons. But for identities, you can write a reason. What is that reason? Sec square theta is equal to 1 plus tan square theta, right? And another identity which we have used in the denominator, that is cosec square theta is equal to 1 plus cot square theta. These two identities, right? Now I have in the numerator sec square theta divided by, okay, instead of writing this, I will write divided by cosec square theta. So what is sec square theta? That is 1 upon cos square theta, and divide by what is cosec square theta? That is 1 upon sine square theta. Okay, this already you have studied in 9th standard. As I told you, write the reason, but only write the reasons for the identity. For this, no need to write the reasons. So 1 upon cos square theta, divide, when you convert into multiplication, this can become a reciprocal, that is sine square theta upon 1. So what has this become? 1 into sine square theta is equal to sine square theta, and cos square theta into 1 is cos square theta. So sine square theta upon cos square theta is equal to tan square theta is equal to RHS. Okay, this is one of the previous year's question. Okay, this was already asked in the examination. For your kind information, I hope this was a easier one, not like heights and distances. It take lot of time. And for heights and distances, one more thing, for these two questions, heights and distances, okay, it is clearly instructed whether a diagram is given in the question or it is not given in the question. You have to redraw this diagram in your examination. I repeat once again, whether this diagram is given or it is not given, you have to redraw this diagram. Okay, and all these rules which I am not which I am telling you all, they I have not framed this rule. These rules are given to us by the council. So please make sure that you draw a diagram when the questions of heights and distances are involved. So in heights and distances, there are questions of two extremes. Either questions are very easy or they are very difficult. But a question like this, when two cars or boats are on the same side or on the opposite side, related to angle of depression, this kind of questions will be asked. So please make sure that you solve all these kinds of questions properly. Okay, don't ignore this question. I have given you shortcut. If you don't find this shortcut to be easy, you can use your traditional method. You can use your traditional method, but still I will strongly recommend कि एक दो some practice करो of this shortcut. It is very easy and you can get this, you can solve question in no time and you can save some time. But again, it is probable कि you may find that question difficult, so just leave it. Okay, if you are not happy with that shortcut, use a traditional method. Okay, now this again, this kind of questions. Okay, this is from mensuration. Now mensuration, we have a toy. Now this toy, at the base, it is in a form of a cylinder, right? And at the top it is in a form of a, it is in a form of a cone, cylinder and cone. Now in this kind of arrangement, what do we see? Ki radius of cone and cylinder both are one and the same. Okay, they have different heights. Let me say h1 is the height of the cone and h2 is the height of the cylinder. H1 is the height of a cone and h2 is the height of a cylinder. A toy is in a form of a cone mounted over a cylinder. So cone is mounted on the top of the cylinder. Radius is 3.5. So this radius is given as 3.5 centimeter. The total height of a cylinder is 15 centimeter. H is equal to 15 centimeter. Okay, so my h1 plus h2 is equal to 15 centimeter. That is the height of the cylinder and the height of the cone. And the height of a cylinder is 6 centimeter. This h2 is equal to 6 centimeter. Can I get h1? Answer is yes, definitely I can get h1, that is 15 minus 6, which is equal to what? Is it 9 centimeter? Yes, 9 centimeter. Find the volume of the toy. Give your answer in three significant figures. If you get a correct answer, if you don't express your answer in three significant figures, you will get 1 mark less. That is, if this question is asked for 3 marks, you will get only 2 marks, because 1 mark will be reserved for your final answer. Okay, so let us move ahead. We will see what is this, how to solve this question. Again, if you want, if you are interested in solving the time, again this was clearly instructed by the board कि what you can do is you have to find out total volume of a toy. Okay, you have to find out volume of a toy. So volume of a toy is volume of conical part, volume of the conical part plus volume of cylindrical part, plus volume of the cylindrical part, right? So volume of a cone is 1 upon 3 pi r square, cone ka height is h1, plus volume of a cylinder is pi r square h, and height of a cylindrical part is h2. Is it fine? Is it correct? Okay. R1 and R2 I have not taken because cylinder and cone, they share this radius. Okay. The base, their base is both circular. Okay. Cone is surmounted on the cylinder. so their radius will be same, both will be 35 centimeter, 3.5 centimeter, right? So from here what we can do is, like, don't find cone separately, volume of a cone separately and volume of a cylinder separately. You will lose lot of time and you won't be in a position to complete your paper. So every question have some shortcut, some short tricks. If you use that, I'm sure you will complete your paper on time. Not only on time, but you can save some 5 or 10 minutes. You can complete your paper 5 and or 10 minutes early so that you can recheck your paper. Okay, so what I see is that pi is common in both the cases, r square is also common in both the cases. So what am I left with? 1 upon 3 h1. Okay, so h1 upon 3 I will write, plus h2, plus what? H2. So what is this? Pi, value of pi, if is it pi, value of pi is given. If they give us any value of a pi, like an obedient student, we will use the same value. It is up to us. If we have to use a value of pi, we are always going to use as 22 by 7. And r square, radius is 3.5, so I have to write it twice. And I don't like decimal point, so I'll write, okay, since I am removing a decimal point after one digit from right hand side, so I'm going to write 10 and 10. Okay, into h1 upon 3. Okay, what is h1? That is 9 upon 3, plus h2. H2 is what? 6. So this is 3 into 3 is 9. So what do I get now? So I'll do all the cancellation in one single step. Okay, थोड़ा थोड़ा बार बार correction cancellation नहीं करना है. So as अगर एक ही साथ, okay, if we do all the calculation at the end in a single step, so the chances are high that we will get the correct answer, and the answer, that exact answer which matches with the answer of the teacher. Okay, 3 plus 6 is what? 9. Now what is this? This is 3, 7 into 5 is 35, 22, and this can be cancelled. So are we interested in cancelling this? Chalo cancel karte. 2 into 11, 2 into 5, and this 5 and 5 is also cancelled. Should we cancel this? 5 into 7, 5 into 2. Fine. Fine. So what we have got? We have got 11 into 7 is 77 into 9 upon 2. Let me multiply 77 into 9. I'll do it here only. 9 into 7 is 63. 6 carry. 9 into 7 is 63 and 6. 63 and 6 is 69 divided by 2. Okay. So 693 upon 2. 2 into 3 is 6. 2 into 4 is 8, remainder is 1. 2 into 6 is 12, again remainder is 1. 0, 2 into 5 is 10. So my answer is 346.5. But about the answer, some instruction was given in the beginning. Okay, so examiner, okay, they want you to write answer in three significant figures. So this is what? 346.5. Okay, last digit is 5. Last digit is 5. So when you cancel this 5, any number 5 or more than 5, then you will add 1 to this number. Okay, so this will become 347, and this will be what? This is volume, so it will be centimeter cube. Are you getting the same answer? Are you getting the same answer? Yes, Angel, good evening. Mamta Singh. Okay, KV saying this is a better method. Okay, easy method, sir. Are you okay with this? Can we move towards the next sum? Okay, don't worry. What you can do later on is, again you can see this video. Okay, once our class is completed, this video will be still there on a YouTube, right? Can we move on to next question? Okay, again this very interesting question, and high chance of this question being asked in the examination. Look here, very tricky question, very tricky question. Okay, it is from one of the easiest chapter of your textbook, that is probability. Tickets are numbered from 1 to 30. Okay, so uh, most probably two sums which apart from MCQ, other two sums which will be asked in the examination. One may be related to tickets and other may be related. Okay, if not ticket, it will be related to red balls, white balls, black balls. Okay, so these kind of questions. So practice this kind of questions properly, right? Okay, coming here. Now there are 30 tickets. So I'll write a sample space. I don't know by which method your teacher have taught you in a school, but I'll solve by this method. Sample space. There are how many tickets? 30 tickets from 1 to 30. 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 30. Okay, so number of sample points n of s is 30, or in other words we can say total number of tickets are 30. Then there are two cases. Okay, one ticket is drawn randomly. Find the probability that ticket drawn has a number divisible by 3 or 7. Okay, let me take this A. Okay, this is the event A. So we get when we draw a ticket, it is there is a probability that number is divisible by. Okay, number is divisible by what? 3 or 7. Look at this word or. Okay, if you have studied sets properly, or means it is union. Yes, it is union and not intersection. And is intersection. And is intersection. But again, that is a different method. We can use De Morgan's law, so called De Morgan's law, as a shortcut method. But let us not go into that because I'm sure most of you don't know what De Morgan law is. So we will stick to the traditional method. Okay, so let me write this set, element of this set, number divisible by 3 or 7. Means we can select a number which is divisible by 3 or number divisible by 7 is also fine. So first let me concentrate on 3. Number divisible by 3 means table of 3. 3 into 1 is 3, 6. 3 into 3 is 9, 3 into 4 is 12, 15, 18, 21 and 24, 27 and 30. Okay, this is the list of the numbers which are divisible by what? 3. Now what about 7? Numbers divisible by 7. Okay, 7 can also be included in this set. Okay, so 7 into 1 is 7, 7 into 2 is 14. Okay, 7 into 2 is 14, 7 into 3 is 21, but 21 is already taken. So we cannot take a number twice in the set. So 21 is already taken. 7 into 4 is 28. 7 into 5 is 35, but we cannot take 35 because the biggest number on the ticket is 30. We cannot go beyond that. Okay, so how many sample points here? Okay, number of element in set A. If we count, these are 10. Okay, up to 30, 10. Then 11, 12 and 13. So these are 13 numbers. These are 13 numbers. Now we will use the formula of probability. Now we will use the formula of probability. Probability of event A is n of A upon n of S. Is n of A upon n of S. N of A is 13 and n of S already we have seen it is 30. So it is not possible to divide this. Okay, there is no common divisor between 13 and 30. So this is my final answer. Okay, this is my first answer or answer for part 1. Was it 1 or A? And one more instructions, that is you are not allowed to change the question number. Okay, so if it is given A as here, so you also have to write A. You cannot write it as 1 or anything like that. So please make sure that when you write a question number, so if it is 5, it is written like this. So you can write like, you have to write it like this. If it is given in a Roman as a Roman number V, so then you have to write a same number. Please don't change that. Is it fine? Are you okay with this? This is answer A. Now we want, okay, in second part, B is a event. Okay, B is a event. If you want, I will just increase the size. B is the event of getting what? Number divisible by both 3 and 7. Now number divisible by B 3 and 7. Okay, if you see this 3 and 7, so I see there is only one number, that is 21, which is divisible by 3 and 7. Is there any number? Say, see, 3 is divisible by 3 but not divisible by 7. 6 is divisible by 3 but not divisible by 7. Here we want a number which is divisible by both 3 and 7. So 21 is one number. Okay. If I take 14, 14 is divisible by 7 but not divisible by 3. 28 also divisible by 7 but not divisible by 3. So only one number, that is 21. Is it only one number? Yes. So number of element in this set is what? 1. Now if we use a formula of probability of event B is n of B upon n of S. N of B upon n of S. This is 1 and this is 30. So only one event, and this is my second answer. This is answer B. Is it fine? Is it easy? Any problem over here? Yes, only 21. Correct. Prashant Upadhyay, good evening. Yes, very good evening to you. Correct? Prashant, you are joining late. Please make sure that you see all these important question later on. Okay? Now see, this is a board question. As I told you, this year question of probability will be either related to number of tickets, or it will be or it will be a question related to a colored ball. So all the question of this type solve properly. Okay, and I made it right clear in the beginning. Those who are joining late, I am repeating this for those students ki today's purpose of today's class was not to take only easy questions. Okay, we are handling a challenging question. That was the reason. Maybe heights, the questions which we have taken from height and distances, you might find it difficult. Okay, and also I have given a, if you want to solve that by a traditional method, no problem at all, but here in this video I'm trying to give you a different approach. Okay, and this methods which I am telling you, those all methods are approved by or used, okay, or suggested by the council, that is CISE. Okay, CISCE. Okay, coming here. A box contain some black balls. Okay, some black balls. How many black balls? That is not clearly mentioned over here. So how do we solve this? I will say that, okay, and that is exactly what I have to find out. Find number of black balls. Find number of black balls. So what I will write, let number of black balls, okay, black balls be X. There are some black balls, so I'm saying they are X, and this is what I have to find out. I have to find out value of X, and there are 30 white balls. Okay, and a number of white balls. White balls are 30 is equal to 30. Can you tell me therefore what is the total number of balls? Because if you read the question, in this question there are only either black or white balls. Okay, so only two colors for the balls. Okay, so total number of balls is how much? Is how much? Is it X plus 30? Is it X plus 30? Right? No doubt. Therefore, can I say n of S is equal to X plus 30? N of S is X plus 30. Now this part is very important. Okay, if the probability, this question was asked in the year 2013, if the probability of drawing a black ball, okay, let us say A is a event of drawing black ball. Okay, so probability of drawing a black ball is given as what? It is given as a 2/5. Acha, 2/5 probability of drawing black ball is 2/5 of white ball, of probability of drawing a white ball. Okay, let me write this in a different way. Okay, I'm not using A or B. Okay, I'll directly write, so as to avoid a confusion, probability of black balls, probability of black ball is what? Is 2/5 the probability of what? White ball. Again, I'm telling you all, okay, purpose of this video is not to take only easy questions. If you want only easy and important question, let me know. I'll take a video, okay, on that as well. So probability of black ball, okay, will be number of black balls, okay, number of black balls upon total number, okay, upon total number of balls, okay, total number of balls, right? 2/5 number of white balls upon total number of balls, upon total number of balls. Fine, I hope you know the formula of probability. ठीक है? So what will this become? Total number of balls, I know they are x plus 30 is equal to 2 upon 5 into x plus 30. Correct? See here. Number of black balls. Okay, number of black balls is x. Upon total number of balls is 30. So this probability is 2/5 the probability of choosing a white ball. So number of white balls, which is 30, upon total number of balls, that is x plus 30. And surely we can cancel x plus 30 and x plus 30 from both the sides. Okay, step can be multiplying x plus 30 on both the sides. Okay, so we have to find the value of x. So we will cross multiply. So 5 into x will become 5x, isn't it? And this is what? 2 into 30. 2 into 30 is 60, but let the number be small. So dividing both sides by 5. 5 and 5 cancel. 5 into 6 is 30. So x is equal to 12. And what is x? X is what? X is what number of black balls. That was what we have considered as x. So this is my answer. Have this habit of writing answer at the end. Okay, number of black balls is equal to 12. Okay, this is my final answer. Okay, block this answer, make it eye catching so that teacher don't have to find out for the answer, they can locate your answer easily. Okay, this was the last question. Okay, you can copy this down. But before we move ahead, I will like to suggest, I'll give you some tips regarding the corrections. Okay, if any rough work is involved, okay, so we have not done any rough work here, so please make a point that whatever you write with a pen. And in your board examination, you are allowed to use a black pen or a blue pen. So these two colors are allowed. You are allowed to use a black pen or a blue pen. So write with a pen and all the working. Suppose you are multiplying something or divide, okay. So do that multiplication with the pencil on the right hand side. This point is very, very important because suppose say we have done multiplication where previous somewhere here, okay. I'll give you this example. Okay, suppose we are doing a multiplication. Okay, we are doing a multiplication. Let me use this color. Please make sure that you use your pencil. Okay, you use your pencil. Suppose you are multiplying 77 into 9. 9 into 7 is 63. 6 carries 63 and 6 is 69. Okay, something like this. Suppose you do this multiplication and you get answer as 374, and teacher could easily see it is 374, but by mistake you are writing here as 347. So if you have done your calculation on a same page with the help of a pencil, teacher will consider this. They will not deduct your mark for not writing a correct answer. Again, I am saying that these are not the rules made by me, but these are the rules given to us by the council. Okay, so please make sure that you do all the writing work with the help of a pen, and don't use don't draw a separate line, or don't do the calculation at the end of the page or somewhere below. Just make sure that write with a pen. We all know that whatever is written with the pen, that is your fair work, and rough work is like whatever you have multiplied with pencil. So We will refer here ki this is 374. You have done the multiplication division correctly, only you have made a mistake while writing it here. Still you will be getting full marks for this question. Okay, this was something I needed to tell you all about the rough work, and please don't erase your rough work. Is it fine? So we have covered all the questions. I know that some of the questions were really difficult and you might not have followed some of this question. Let me know in the comment box whether you have understood all the explanation, all the answers. Okay. If you want the solution by traditional method, I'll make sure that I'll solve this and I'll upload it in a I'll upload a PDF in the description box. I'll give you both the methods, one traditional method and one shortcut method, right? So again I am telling that don't take this in a wrong way ki, this method was difficult or anything like this. Generally what, whenever teacher come online, they select all easy questions, easy to solve, but I have not done that. I have selected difficult questions and also important question. Now you might say, sir, why this difficult question, aisa exam mein thodi puchenge? So I have given a year over here. Yes, this question was asked. It was asked in 2013. So this kind of question can be asked. And remember that in examination only those questions will be which has some level of intelligence which student have to use. Maybe not an high order thinking skill level problems. Okay, these were all high order thinking skill level of problems. Okay, so please excuse me if you have not if you are not exam ready, still you are not confident, so please solve all the easy question first, because maximum question will be easy question. Later on you can do this question. Is it fine? Is it fine? So we have completed today's work. So can I end my class now? Can I end my class? Yes, Riya Shetty Singh. Okay, sir. Okay. Okay, Dishita Joshi. Yes, sir. Fine. Okay. Paru Rao. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. So this is what we have done. We have completed our today's class. I have enjoyed this class. I hope you have enjoyed it. Okay. I repeat this. I'm feeling very bad. Ki, some of the difficult questions. Okay. I got a comment. Ki, what is surds and all. You solved a question by a different method. If you understand it well and good, or you can go for your traditional method. Anyway, see you all in my next class. Uh, Please keep on watching the video, subscribe to our channel, because I am planning to come live in the evening on a regular basis. Okay, you can see our community page, follow our community page, so there you will get something from me or information from me regarding when next I'm going to come live. Okay, so see you all in next class. Bye. Bye all of you.